Hi, I'm Brad. Welcome to another episode of Coffee for Closers. Today, we're in Shizuoka at the Fuji Speedway to interview Ash Elfadeli and hear about his passion for motorcycles and see some of his riding skills in action. But before that, let's roll the intro. Here he comes. The attraction with Fuji Speedway for most enthusiasts are the fact that you can actually drive on an authentic racetrack with your car or your bike. You can even rent cars and drive them here. You do have to go through a safety course and you have to get certified before you drive. But for the most part, you can actually enjoy race-like conditions and a race-like track for a fairly reasonable amount of money. So let's start the interview. Ash, thanks for coming out. Thanks for having us out here. It's awesome, man.
Pleasure. Thank you for having the time to come.
How was the bike?
Meet me here. Very good, very good. I'm not used to it yet, so I just got it a week ago. It's a Ducati V4S, the first V4 made by Ducati.
Very nice.
Very stable, very fast, very scary. On the straight line there, I could reach 300 kilometers
Wow.
per hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's
so
definitely, you were
really-
coming in fast over there, yeah.
Yeah, I really need to hold on to the bike because it feels like I'm gonna fly, but it's really, really good. Satisfied. I need to do a few more track days so I can get used to it. Very fast when you flick it, so.
How different is it from the BMW that you had?
So the previous bikes that I have, one was the BMW S1000RR. It's built from the HP, made by BMW. Very powerful, very steady. It's an inline engine, BMW. This one's a V4, as I mentioned before. So when you do the quick shift, it feels very smooth, very fast. However, the bike is a little bit boring. The coloring, everything is a little bit boring. The braking was absolutely amazing on the BMW. This one adds a lot of drama. It adds a lot of feeling, the sounds, the danger. Everything is, it adds a little bit of the Italian drama. I always call it the Italian drama. But yeah, all the bikes normally, for the last 5 years, they have done a lot of R&D, a lot of research, a lot of electronic aid. So the level is very, very high. European bikes are on the top.
Nice.
The previous bike I had was the Yamaha R1M. Can you hear the sound? That's a Yamaha R1M. A Japanese, also very, very good engine, cross-plane engine, 1000 cc. Just with the Europeans, they add a lot of taste to the bike, so that's why I'm having this baby.
It's nice. I mean, definitely you can hear the sounds that are different from the different bikes and the different sizes and everything. How was the track?
Track is very good. It's a very big track. This is one of the biggest tracks in Japan. Fuji Speedway. We're at Fuji Speedway. My second favorite track. First favorite one is Motegi.
Oh, okay.
Motegi is very technical. A lot of heavy braking. You cannot go very, very fast in a straight line. In this one, as you can see here, there is a big 100R arc there. So it's very good. You can come full speed, lean in, and then there is the straight, the very famous straight where you can reach over 300 kilometers per hour. Your vision, when you reach at 300 kilometers per hour, you can't see things the way you see them. So your perception of time and distance you become almost high. So you have to be very careful to pay attention to where to brake.
Right.
Otherwise, most of people they crash in this track, they crash in that corner.
When you mentioned today, there was a crash, right?
There was a crash
yeah.
actually there. So, but an absolutely amazing track. It has a few ups and downs there. So when you come from the corner, you cannot see where you are. So you have to be used to it. But a beautiful, beautiful track.
It's awesome, and even as a spectator, it's great. I mean, just to hear the sounds out here. I mean,
Right.
if you love any engines or any cars, it's all, like bicycles, cars, anything. It's great out here. So, I mean, how did you get first started in I guess, motorbikes and actually racing, and how did you come across the Fuji Speedway?
Okay, so I started motorbike when I was in my 20s. So I started with dirt bikes, small bikes, just for fun, on the beach sometime. And then when I came to Japan, I had actually crashed before.
Right.
And when I came to Japan, I said, okay, I'm gonna start again. So I started with the BMW because it's the safest bike out there. It started from just cruising around, going to the mountains, going to the twisties, and then I've been introduced from a friend to come one day to the track, and that's where it all started. So my first track day felt absolutely amazing. It's very safe. There's no cars around you. People, most of the people are experienced.
Yeah.
So there are categories. You can go to an experienced category or unexperienced category. They give you a lot of lessons. So it started from there. And for the last 6 years now, I've been doing that every year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned, I mean, this is a passion of yours. I mean, when did it really become a hobby to a passion, you know?
I don't know. I think us guys, since we're young, we like things that move. Cars and trains and bikes. And for me, it's like the bikes always fascinated me. It's like if you look at them, look at this. Look at the design.
Engine. Yeah.
Look at everything. Like the old Ducatis. I don't know, maybe you've seen them when you were young. Like posters of the old Ducatis, just red, simple. It's
They
always
had the dual
attracted
pipes
me.
and,
yeah, so I always had that image of me riding in a nature, like riding a horse, like those cavaliers riding in a nature. And the feeling, the exhaust, the sound, the two wheels also. It's like it's not a car, it's two wheels. It get me more and more. And every year, now I started to go even to racing schools in Motegi. Very highly recommended. They do it twice a year. They don't speak English, unfortunately. So if you have someone that speaks English, they can take you there.
Right.
Very cheap, 20,000 yen. They teach you the basics or the advanced. So, and now my passion is to break my record and to drive safe in the track.
Right.
So it's all about driving safe in the track, understanding your limits, understanding the braking points, acceleration, how to corner. Do you accelerate in the corner? Do you don't accelerate in the corner? So it's all about the geometry and the physics of the bike. And the more you learn about that, the more I get hooked up.
That's
so
awesome.
I've been reading books about few famous racers that they open schools in California. Keith, very famous English racer who opened his California riding school, very famous. So it's just that learning and that's increasing your agility in the bike and to help you be a better rider and to be safe. So
that's awesome. I mean, that's what, even for us, it was fascinating to come out here. We hadn't been out here before, and then there was no one out here, and then the cars started to come out, and just the sound and the energy of the bikes, very cool.
Right. It's the best therapy you could ask for.
That's awesome.
You know?
And we talked about that in terms of like work-life balance or stress relief. I mean, I guess you would recommend this to pretty much anyone in the daily grind of the business week.
Definitely, and this is again another part of biking. You meet really good executive business people who work very, very hard, and they use this recreation for stress relief. You come here, you hit the truck, you come home like smiling. Whatever you tell me, it's like yes, accepted, And instead of going to bad places or to drink a lot of alcohol, as few people do, I recommend having hobbies like this, like motorbiking, snowboarding in Japan. Again, it's a difference. We can do probably another interview about that. Surfing in Japan, skateboarding. So things that gets you moving, gets you sweating a little bit, and you are here. Beautiful nature. Today's a little bit cloudy. Was sunny in the morning.
Nice, yeah.
Feels really good to get out of the city. Time on your own. You can think of things. You can think of your business as well from a different.
It's a different mindset.
Environment, from different mindset. So I met few clients actually that they do riding.
Nice.
Japanese and foreign.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, great. I mean, thanks for having us out here. Awesome to see the bike.
Pleasure.
Definitely before we go, I would love to hear that engine roar again.
All right.
Can you start her up?
All right. Are you ready? Yeah.
And look at that little thing move. Awesome.
That's about it.
Thanks for watching. I'm Brad. Stay tuned for other episodes of Coffee for Closers.
Have a good one.
Nice. Sweet, man. Thanks, man. That was a lot of fun, man. Seriously, this is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.